Good afternoon. And just whenever I've complained so much about the weather and all the rest of it, we have blue skies and sunshine. Just can't believe it. But we were down for a wee dander and a nice meal down in Bangor, and we walked along the seafront and the marina and Seacliff Road and what have you, and came across McCulloch's shop on the seafront opposite the McKee's Clock, and this shop has been around for decades. It's one of the few remaining family shops in the town, and it sells giftware, and it sells woolen and linen and cushions, and it's big on prams. So that's why we went in. We were checking out a pram for our grandchild, a cheap pram for a 1-year-old toddler. But it also, McCulloch's also sells, Airfix models and cars and lorries and such like, and they can get hold of them for you. So we spotted this Chitty Chitty Bang Bang corgi car. Now this is not an original. The originals were made soon after the film came out, but it's a pretty good mock-up, made in China, of course, because UK produces nothing in the way of cars and lorries and stuff. So this is it. And my brother-in-law is really into cars, and he had a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car as a child. And of course, in the ravages of time, the car was lost. So we decided we'd get him this. Now it cost 25 quid, but he's an avid car collector, models and stuff, and he loves cars. So this is for him. And there's the bump that you can read about, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And I'll just go online and I'll check out when the film was actually made. It's you can read that blurb for yourself. Aye, there's the adapted from Ian Fleming's famous children's book. I didn't even know Ian Fleming wrote this. Starring Dick Van Dyke, Sally Ann Howes, and many more, with James Robinson Justice. Remember James Robinson Justice, and the unique Lionel Jeffries. Penny Hill was in it. Oh yes, that's right. Gert Frob, Robert Helpman. And do you remember the child catcher? What a nasty wee man. So, McCulloch's Bangor, detailed scale model for adult collector. This is not a toy. There are wee bits and pieces that a young child could remove off this and swallow and what have you. You just don't want that. Try and get it in the sunlight a wee bit better. The sunlight's just gone away, but you get the general idea. I'm not taking it out of the box because I would never get it back into it again. So, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, one of my favourite films. Just to remind you of your youth. And here's all the bump about it. 1968. I was 15 actually. Adventure fantasy film by Ken Hughes. Screenplay co-written by Roald Dahl and Hughes, loosely based on Ian Fleming's novel Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Dick Van Dyke, Sally Ann Howes, Adrian Hall, Heather Ripley, Lionel Jeffries, James Robertson Justice, Robert Helpman and Gert Frobe. Produced by Albert R. Broccoli. And the music was brilliant too. So Erwin Costel supervised and conducted the music, while the musical numbers written by Richard M. and Richard B. Sherman were staged by Mark Brew and D.D. Wood. The song Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was nominated for an Academy Award. Isn't that good? Well, if you want to read that, I'll pan up it slowly. And you can pause. Brilliant movie. And some greats off the screen. Of course, Dick Van Dyke. You know, is he still around? I think he is. Arthur Miller is in it as well. My goodness. Remember him? Phil Collins as the Bulgarian child, scene cut. That wouldn't be Phil Collins. Let's see. It is. It is our very own Phil Collins. Isn't that amazing? The part of Truly Scrumptious, what a name, had originally been offered to Julie Andrews to reunite her with Dick Van Dyke. Andrews rejected the role specifically because she considered the part was too close to the Mary Poppins mould. And Dick Van Dyke was cast after he turned down the role of Fagin from another 1968 musical Oliver, which ended up going to Ron Moody. Isn't that interesting? Ken Adam designed the hero car, and 6 Chitty Chitty Bang Bang cars were created for the film, only one of which was fully functional. 1973 auction, Florida, one of them sold for $37,000, equal to $213,000 today. I bet that would go for millions now. The original hero car, in the condition described as fully functional and road going, was offered at auction on May 2011 by California-based auction house. The car sold for $800,000, less than the 1 to 2 million that was expected. It was purchased by New Zealand film director Sir Peter Jackson. There we go. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. It's nice to relive our youth, isn't it?